Shalom, shalom, real motivation. Terrence McKinney back with a brand new video. Before I start the video, I want to give all praises to the Most High. This video is titled Attack on Our Daughters. And before I get into my topic, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that like button. And if you liking this message that I'm finna give to you, don't forget to share. Don't forget to engage in the comments. And this video again is called Attack on Our Daughters, and I really want to talk about the state of the music industry right now. Because if y'all been paying attention to what's been going on, it's been a shift in the music industry. You know, it seemed like now the shift done went from the male rapper to the female rapper. And I understand why that shift is, because they already got the male rappers, the male rappers already got the youth locked in, and they already got their target audience on a one-way path to destruction. It ain't nothing else that that a male rapper can say that he ain't said in the last 10 years, and it's done went from dope dealing, gang banging, killing, drug addiction, lean, weed, drink, any drug, got pharmaceutical drugs, pills, ecstasy. They done went from, pimping, to having multiple sex partners, to it ain't nothing that a male rapper, it ain't no new genre of music that a male rapper can bring out these days. And so the shift does, it done shifted from men to women. Because like I said, they already got the men. Like, they already got the men killing each other. They already got them strung out on drugs. They already got them in a state of hypnosis to where they believe everything that they hearing, and it is doing wonders for them, because the prisons getting filled up and the graveyards getting filled up, and these rappers is getting millions and millions and millions of dollars, and then next thing you know, half of the rappers getting killed off themselves, and they making more. The music industry is making more off the dead rappers than they is the live rappers, but it ain't no other message that the male rappers can teach to the youth that ain't out there already. And so now they done been start going hard on the females. And the female rappers right now, it seems like they exploding on the scene. And no disrespect, to a female rapper out there or no like that. I'm just speaking the facts. But it ain't that they explode to the scene. They push it and they message now, that the powers to be pushing their message now through the females to the girls, and to the the teenage girls, and to the young women, and even to the baby girls. And now they put their message, the message that they want to put out there, to the girls. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna do the same thing that it did to our generation of boys and males and teenagers and young boys and young men. It's gonna destroy them. And it's going to destroy them in a different way, because the message that the females is pushing is a little bit different than what the guys is pushing. Because now, once they introduce the drill into where they literally got these young boys running around killing each other, and they think ain't nothing wrong with it, it's basically like a sport and everything else. Now the shift done changed. Just look. And I'm gonna name some of the rappers that's out right now. Gorilla. She rapping about, she don't need a nigga, I shouldn't have said nigga, but she don't need a man, she having abortions, killing the baby the next day, and, she talking a whole bunch of gangster stuff. You got Ice Spice, who done blew up on the scene, and, she talking about, having one night stands left and right like it ain't nothing, making it sound catchy and snappy, and all the young girls is loving it. And then you got the artist named Triple Red, whose song is really, the song that she blew up is called Pound Town. Like, just think about that, y'all. She got a song that's called Pound Town. And she talking about her private area. Like, she literally, in the whole song, talking about the way she have sex in her private area. And I actually seen her on an interview earlier this week, because I always like to I'll be curious to see what really be going on in their head. And she was in the video talking about, and just like on a regular video talking about how her and her boyfriend both had STDs, and she caught this STD twice. And when her and her boyfriend, her ex boyfriend was talking about it, neither one of them could figure out who gave it to who because they both was cheating on each other. And then she was talking about a sex tape where, it got leaked online with her and some dude that his girlfriend leaked a sex tape that was in his phone. And it's just crazy. Like, and it's literally to destroy our daughters out here. It's an attack on our daughters. I mean, it ain't no positive female rapper out there that's put some knowledge into our daughters' head. It's all negativity. It's all from a different angle to destroy our daughters, man. And if I had a daughter, I would not let her be listening to none of these rap artists. I wouldn't let her listen to Cardi B. I wouldn't let her listen to Nicki Minaj. No Triple Red, no Ice Spice, no Meg Thee Stallion, no Lizzo, no Lotto, no Gorilla, no none of these female rappers, y'all. It ain't nothing they can get, y'all. And y'all think it's just a song, but it's really spiritual warfare, because when you hear a song over and over and over and over and over and over and over, then you start to believe what the song is saying. You start to believe that it's okay for you to be promiscuous. It's okay, I'm going to just say it like it is. It's okay for you to be a hoe. It's okay for you to have sex with multiple different people day in and day out. It's okay for you to talk about your sexual parts. It's okay for you to be focused on having big boobs and a big butt, and for you to be getting this work done, for you to be flying to all these different countries. It's okay for you to think that the only thing that you got to offer is what's between your legs. It's okay for you to think that you got to be focused on these material things, and you got to be wearing these designer clothes, and you got to be, having these designer bags, and if a dude can't bring that to the table, then he ain't even worth it. It's okay for you to think all this negative stuff. And what we got to understand, man, is spiritual warfare. That's all it is spiritual warfare, y'all. And we can't let the same thing happen to the girls that happen to the boys. We just can't let it happen, because once it happens to the girls, and the girls done destroy themselves, and the guys, it's like with the guys and the guy rappers and their audience and everything else. It seems like a lot of them is so far into it gone that it seems like it's almost unstoppable at this point. But the push now is with the females. That's why you see all these females blowing up. It's a whole bunch of new female artists that I can't even think of right now. But every time you turn on the radio is a new female artist. And all they doing is nursery rhyming and saying anything, and making it sound good with a catchy beat, and it's blowing up. The only reason why it's blowing up is the message behind it. It's because when you rhyming a nursery rhyme, a kid can listen to and understand every single thing that's going on in a nursery rhyme. So it sounds so elementary when you hear it, but that's by design. They wanted to sound elementary because they want this 4-year-old, this 5-year-old, this 6-year-old to hear that song every time they get in the car. And next thing you know, they singing the lyrics. And then next thing you know, they watching the video. The next thing you know, they growing up on this artist, and they growing up believing everything this artist said is real. And that's the only reason why you see this push of female rappers, because that's the next wave. The city girls, all that stuff, just think about it. It's all been craziness. It's all been ratchetness. It's all been something to destroy our females. I mean, they want our females in a position like they got our guys, and it's just a horrible sight to see. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna see it. A lot of people don't see it because they just listening to it and thinking it's just music. But it ain't never just music. It's always deeper than music, and it's always a reason why people say what they say, and it's always a reason why people moving like they moving. And it's always a reason why these people is shooting to stardom, off of one song, or getting all this notoriety, or getting this giant push, and it seems like they can't even rap because they can't. But that message is the message that they want to sell. And so if you got a daughter out there, then you gotta protect her, man. You gotta raise your daughter right, man. You gotta let her not listen to that stuff, not even let her get hooked on uh this music that's really gonna destroy her mentally first, and then have her living out everything that these rappers are saying. Because like I said, I'll tell you firsthand, like the rap game had me warped because when I was young and at that age, I really what I did in my life depending on the soundtrack that I was listening to. And I got heavy off into the streets. I mean, I ain't never grow up rich or something like that, but I got heavy off in the streets when I heard the music behind me, pumping me to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pushing me to do that. Like, I was influenced by the music. And luckily, I came out of that at a time to where I could see that I was influenced by the music, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They get so pumped up by the music they hearing, and it's just like the soundtrack to their life when it's something that they can relate to, and they start to believe that that's the only way, and that is life, and that becomes normal to them, and then they never understand that everything they doing is wrong. So I just want y'all to be aware that it's an attack on our daughters, and if you got a daughter, you got to teach her right from wrong, and you got to let her understand, make her understand what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a lady, and how she should talk, and how should conduct herself, and she should be happy with herself. She don't need no work done. She don't need her nose, flattened, injections in her lips, fat took from her rib and put in her butt. She don't need 44 D cups. She don't need some man that's gonna take care of her. And which, if she is with a man, he should be willing to take care of her, because that's how it should be. But she don't need that. She don't need somebody to buy her expensive gifts and just lavish her with everything in the world. That is not what she needs. We gotta raise these women, these young girls, the right way, so they can be women, complete women, and understand what their role is when they do find a husband. And so I just wanted to bring this to awareness, y'all. So please like, share, comment. Shalom.